Welcome to a 24-hour reading video, and I'm very, very scared. I'm in the car again. I think we have to accept at this point that when I'm in the car, there's not going to be good lighting because I just have to start this video right now, and I don't know who's at my house, so I don't want to go home and then not be able to start it. I also can't see from the side. Hang on, I don't know what's going on right now. So we're going to spend some time in the car. We're doing 24-hour reading. I'm going to do it with the timer method. I'm not going to do 24 hours straight because I need sleep. If I don't get sleep, I feel sick, I get anxious. I need to sleep at night, and I don't want to stay up all night. It's just not worth it for me. But I still wanted it to be a bit of a challenge. So today's Wednesday, and I want to start the timer whenever I finish talking to you. And then I'm going to only hopefully read until Friday night, like finish Friday night, because I don't want it to be where this drags out for like 5 days. I've done this video before. I think it took me like 6 days to read for the whole 24 hours, which, yeah, that's fine, but I would like to still make it a challenge and actually read a lot in one day. So we're gonna try start a timer. It's almost 10 o'clock right now, so hopefully start it around 10, and then we will read for, I'd love to do at least 10 hours today. Is that a bit ambitious? Yes. I have no plans for today. Tomorrow I do have plans in the morning, but come like 3 p.m. I have nothing for the rest of the day, so I have the rest of the evening to read, and then Friday I also have no plans. So I think I can do it, but we'll see. Quickly run through the books that I'm reading because I feel like that's an important part of this. Currently reading Lois by Jennifer Hartman. I actually started this last night. I got 96 pages in. I'm actually really enjoying it. Not that I didn't think I would, I just haven't read a dark romance. There's a car coming towards me. I haven't really read dark romance since I read the Mindfuck series, and that was years ago. And I think even when I got into that, I didn't realize it was dark romance. But this is like not a dark romance, but it's basically about this boy named Oliver, and he went missing when he was like 6 years old or something. And now it's 22 years later, and he has reappeared, and he's back. So we're following him and him like learning everything because he doesn't know anything. He was 6. He can't really remember anyone. He doesn't know anything basically. And then you also have our female main character. Her name is Sydney, and there's also stuff going on with her which I wasn't expecting. I thought it was just going to be him and him working through everything that, you know, stuff happened to him. So they have look up trigger warnings. There is trigger warnings in the front, like one of the front pages, which I did read. Usually I don't read trigger warnings. I don't want to be not spoiled. Like, I know they're there for certain people that are going to get triggered, but someone doesn't really get triggered by things. I wish I didn't read it, but the trigger warnings are in the front of the book. But yeah, I wasn't expecting her to also be going through something, which is also very interesting. I really like the writing. The chapters aren't that long. It is quite a long book. Like, it's quite a big book. It's an indie published book, so I feel like it takes me longer on average to read each page. Then I also have with me, I have so many books with me because when I go to my boyfriend's house for the weekend, I like to bring like 3 books because I think I'm going to read a lot and then I don't, but I also want to have options when I do finish a book. Anyways, I have Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I brought this with me because I thought I was going on a train. I was supposed to go to a concert and then I got anxious and I didn't go. So I brought Truly Devious because I thought it would be quick, it's going to be easy to read, it's YA, the words in here are huge. This is like a murder mystery. It's giving the same vibes as a Go Go to Murder, so I love this one. If I get bored, maybe at nighttime I could read this. I don't really know. And I also have Legendary by Stephanie Garber with me, but I don't really want to read this anymore, so I'm not even going to speak about it. But that is where I am. I think the last time I did this, I read like 4 books and I started a 5th. So we'll see. We'll see how many books we can get read. I feel like I'm a faster reader now. I feel like my attention span's getting better and I can sit and read for hours, which is really great actually. But I'm going to stay here for a couple hours I think and read, and then I think I'm going to go home and read. I don't know when I'm going to update you. I was going to do hourly updates, just 24 different updates, and I'm sure you don't need 24 different updates, but I guess I'll update you when it's been a few hours. I'm going to sit here, I think I'm going to sit here for like 2 hours and read, and then go home and continue. So, should we start the timer together? I think we should. I'm also not doing it, like counting down, because then the timer's on my phone, and no one knows what, like, some people know I do this, but other people don't, and I'd rather keep it that way. So, I'm going to do it like this, where it's counting upwards. So, we're going to start right now. I missed the button. Oh my god. And we're gonna pause it straight away because I want to do this properly and properly start it and like see how much I can read within 24 hours. My goal is finish this one and 3 other books. But we'll see. I'm gonna read and I'll update you probably before I leave here because once I get home, who knows when I can update you. I don't. So I thought I'd give a quick update now because I am 54 minutes in and I want to go home because the car is cold and I'm just tired and I don't want to sit here any longer. I could just put the car on, put the heating on, but I don't want to have my car running for that long. So I am now on page 142. I think I started on page 96 or something. So I've read it quite a bit. I'm actually really enjoying it. This book is so like bingeable, like I could just keep going. Like I actually think I could sit and finish the rest of the book in one sitting, which I'm gonna have to because I'm reading for 24 hours. So I'm gonna go home. I'll probably update you maybe when I finish this book, maybe in a couple hours. I don't really know. I don't know how much longer it's gonna take me to finish this. How many pages is this? 338 pages. So I have a little under 200 pages left, but I'm gonna go home and then I will restart the timer, not restart it, start it again and read for the rest of the day. That is literally my whole plan for the day. So I'm gonna go off and I will talk to you in a bit. Okay, it's a little bit later. I'll be quiet because there's people in my house, but I am now 3 hours and 6 minutes in. It's 3 o'clock right now. I am 240 pages in. My plan now is to sit. I'm gonna finish this, however long it takes, and then I'll pause so I can go make dinner, eat dinner, and then continue reading the rest of the night. I'm hoping I can finish this by like, it's 3 now, so hopefully by like 5:30 is kind of my goal. So, and that is where I'm at now. Okay, it is now me from the future. This is me editing this video, and I realized that I lost the clip somehow. I don't really know. In the clip that I lost, I'm pretty sure all I said was that I finished Lotus. I finished it that first night. And then I started, I think, Collided and Truly Devious at the same time and was reading them, going back and forth. I did give Lotus a 3.5 stars. I'm gonna give it a full like March wrap up or whatever, so you will see that. But I did lose the clip, but that's all that was in the clip. It wasn't a very long clip at all, I don't think. So it didn't make sense to not come in and speak because it jumped from me reading Lotus to me then talking about a completely different book and not even addressing it. So there you go. Okay, it is now the next morning. I was gonna update again last night before I went to sleep, like how far I've gotten, but because of how quietly I have to talk, it's just not worth it for me to have about 5 minutes right now when my sister's being dropped to school to tell you what's going on. So we are 7 hours and 22 minutes in. Finished Lotus like I told you. I'm gonna save my thoughts and everything till the end because I just don't want to do that right now. And then I remember I said I was going to start Truly Devious, but I'm actually just a liar because instead I decided to start Collided by Lauren Asher, which I read 104 pages of this, and I was kind of like, I don't really care. This one, I think everyone that this is the worst one in the Dirty series, which I think it is too, because I just, nothing's happening. I was finding myself zoning out a lot and not picking up what the author's saying. I was just kind of like reading it and nothing's going in my brain. So then I started Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson, just like a change of pace, and I literally read a chapter. I got 25 pages in. And then I stopped reading and I went to bed because I used to be up early this morning. So they're my updates. I have plans for a little bit today, like I said, so I'm going to do those, and then once it gets to like 3:30, I think is when I should be okay again to sit and spend the rest of the evening reading. So I would love to finish both of these I probably will finish both of these by the end of 24 hours. I would like to finish one of them today if I can, or at least get like over halfway through on both of them if I'm going to be going back and forth. I have been reading on my Kindle. I'm not reading the physical copies because I just needed a Kindle last night to hold. Anyway, I'm gonna go and I will see you later on. Okay, I'm back in the exact same spot. It is now almost 6:30 and I have done no reading. I think I read for like 5 minutes earlier. I've done no reading since the time I talked to you this morning. What time is that? I don't remember, but I'm 7 hours and 26 minutes. I think I read for about 5 minutes ish. I don't know. And I've not read anything because I was doing things. Today is the hottest day we've had so far this year. So I was not inside, I was outside. But I wasn't by myself, so I wasn't doing any reading. But sorry, I just walked up the stairs and I'm really out of breath now. So now my issue is I'm 7 hours in. I have all day tomorrow and I wanted to finish this by tomorrow evening, which that would mean I have to read, if I want to be done by 5 tomorrow. Guys, I don't know, but I think we're gonna have to try and stay up all night, which I'm not good with staying up all night. I can't do it. I feel like I'm good at staying up all night when I'm not trying to stay awake and I can't fall asleep because something on, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to stay awake. My brain is like, no, actually, you're going to go to sleep at like 8 p.m. So I don't know what I'm gonna do personally, but I think I'm gonna get in bed and I'm gonna sit and I'm gonna read. I think I might just stick with Collided for a while because I think staying in one book, if I finish one book, I'll be more accomplished, feel more accomplished, and then want to continue. I don't really know. If we carry this video until Saturday, look, I will, but I want to try my best not to because I also have no plans for tomorrow. It is hot outside. Tomorrow's I want to sit out, but I'll be by myself, so I'm able to read. Anyway, that is the plan right now. I don't have much of a plan. I'm also like, when I talk to you, I have to like bend down like this because I don't feel like stacking my camera up on anything. But that is it. That is the plan. That's what's gonna happen. I'll be back in a few hours. I look crazy. Goodbye. Okay, I am now 9 hours and 48 minutes in. I was gonna do it in 10 hours, but then the next chapter is 20 minutes long. And I'm just kind of putting it off. I'm now back to reading Collided. I read quite a bit of Truly Devious. I'm now on page 122, and I feel like now is when it's starting to get good. I don't know if I said what this is about. This is like, I don't really know, like a murder mystery, but you're getting like, it's like a school, and you're getting what happened in like 1930 something, and now you're getting present day, and she's, her name's Stevie, and she applied to the school because she wants to figure out the murders. She thinks the person that got arrested was like wrongly convicted or whatever. So you're getting her now just going into the school, and then the past chapters of what actually happened, I guess. But I don't know. It took me 120 pages to actually be interested in what was happening in the story, so I don't know how I feel about that one. For right now, I think especially with it being YA, I thought that I would enjoy it or get into it a little bit more or quicker. I don't know. Anyway, then for Collided, I'm like 30% sure now. It's okay. It's not the best. I wish I was reading books that I was really enjoying, because I think this would make it a lot easier. It's currently 11 p.m. so I'm kind of worried that I'm not going to get this done by tomorrow, because I have to do a couple things in the morning. So we're going to see how much we can do. I'm going to stay up. If I get up to like, I want to stay up to like 3 a.m. and sleep till like 9. Do stuff in the morning, maybe finish at like 12. And then read from like 12 till whatever. I don't really know what my plan is, but I don't know if I'll get the 24 hours done by tomorrow. And I'm trying to decide if I end it there and just fail, or if I carry on to Saturday. Is what I'm trying to decide right now. So, did I say what this is about? It's just she has a list, and he's helping her with the list. But I think I'm enjoying it. It's not enjoying, but I'm okay with it not being my favorite thing ever right now, because I kind of knew that going into it, that it was kind of just like a spicy romance, and I'm not reading for the spice, but I kind of was just like, okay, I didn't think there's going to be any depth to these characters, which there isn't so far. I'm reading on my Kindle like 30% in, 32%, so, but I have the bookmarks in the right place, so I have a little bit taken out of each of them. That was my ankle cracking. I'm gonna read. I'll probably update you more. I feel like I'm talking a bit louder right now. I don't really care if people hear me at this moment in time. I think I'm too tired to care. So, I'm gonna read more. I'll be back maybe in like 2 hours. I'll see, I don't know. Okay, it is the next day. I think I updated you at like, I don't know, I was like 10 hours in, or about to be 10 hours in, and I was like, okay, I'll update you now, and then I'll update again in a couple hours. I stopped reading after that. What happened was, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna be tired tomorrow, if I'm gonna stay up late and be tired tomorrow, I'm not gonna want to edit, and I had a video to have to edit today, because it's going up tomorrow. So I was like, okay, what am I gonna do here? Because I need to figure something out. I know I wanted to stop this challenge today. I wanted to be done the whole 24 hours, but I'm only 9 hours and 58 minutes in, and we're on Friday, and it's now just after 10 o'clock, because I had another video I had to film. I had something I had to do. So we're still not too far into either of these books, but I have now done the filming I had to do today. I've done the filming I had to do today. I have a little bit more editing I want to do later, but it's literally like hardly anything. Like, I did a reading vlog that went up last week, so I have to just do the last day of the reading vlog to edit, and I've kind of already started, so do that and make something for that video, and then that's done. I'll do that later on tonight. So right now I'm just going to sit and read. It's 10 o'clock. I know outside the sun is out, it's shining, it's great. I'm not going to get a tan because the UV's only 2 right now, so we can go through later, but I'm not going to get a tan, but just to be in the sun makes me very excited. So I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to read. I'm going to set the timer. I think I'm going to stick with Collided for right now, because I'm like 32% through, I think, of that right now, and I think I'm just in the mood for a romance. I'm going downstairs. I might eat something first because I haven't eaten yet, and then go sit outside. Also, my chair has been just sat in our backyard since like winter, like, well, since last summer really. I haven't gone on it obviously because it's been winter, and I'm scared there's gonna be spiders on it, so I'll also have to clean her off. But I'm gonna sit outside, I'm gonna get some reading done, and I'll be back. I'll probably update you in 2 or 3 hours time, we'll see. Okay, I've been reading for a little bit. I've been outside. I'm now, I think, 11 hours 22 minutes in, and this is a plan I've come up with because My sister's gonna be home from school in the next 20 minutes. I'm gonna be still outside reading because it is really hot. Today is a lot hotter than it was yesterday, which I wasn't expecting, and the UV is now a 3, which doesn't sound crazy, but a UV 3 is the highest we've gotten so far this year, and we're only in March. So I'm now 53% into what's this called? Collided by Lauren Asher. I'm 225 pages in. The actual books are downstairs because I brought Collided down and Truly Devious downstairs. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So my plan is to read the rest of the day. I'm going to read probably till 3 o'clock. Then I have to edit, like I said, and then I have to go do some things, and then I'm going to my boyfriend's. We're gonna go to the beach for a little bit, and then I'll be back on reading for the rest of the night. I don't know when I'm gonna update again. I don't know if I'll update when I'm at my boyfriend's house. I don't know if I'll wait till tomorrow to update you, but my plan today at least is to finish Collided and then get more into Truly Devious. That's my plan. That's what I want to do. I'll update. It probably will be tomorrow, and I'm hopefully gonna be, let me think, hopefully like 17 or 18 hours in, and then I can do a big update before I do the last bit of the challenge. But that is what I wanted to say now, because I felt like if I didn't update now and just wait till tomorrow, it would have been too big of a gap. So that is the plan. I will see you probably tomorrow with how much I've read. Okay, it is now Sunday. I said I was going to update you Saturday when I read for however long on Friday, and then we'd finish off Saturday, and then I'd be done by Sunday. I'm just a liar, because I didn't read any more on Friday after I did that clip. I just wasn't in the mood to read, so I was like, I'll read tonight. Then that night I didn't read. Woke up Saturday. We had plans yesterday, so I was gonna read last night for a good amount of time. Didn't do that. I wasn't in the mood to read. I didn't want to force myself to read and then end up in a book slump. So I didn't do that. I don't know, my legs are pretty weird, but I don't want to I have to sit down like this because I don't want anyone to see me. But didn't read anything, and then it is now Sunday. I'm like 12 and a half hours through now. I'm filming this on my phone, so I can't show you the timer, but I'm 12 and a half hours through, and I need to end this in the morning. Like, I can't go past the morning because I'm starting a new reading vlog. So we're gonna fail, but I'm gonna read as much as I can today so that we get as close as we can to the 24 hours. I think if I ever did this again, I wouldn't do giving myself like only like 3 days to do this, because I don't know, in my head 24 hours really isn't that long, but like it is. It's a lot of hours. So if I do this again, I will give myself the whole week. Just this week I didn't have the whole week to give myself, so I really thought I could do it. But still reading Collided, still reading Truly Devious. I'm like 66% I think through Collided right now, and I'm gonna be sat in this car for the next probably 2 hours, so I'm gonna get more of that read. I'm gonna read Truly Devious now because I just need a bit of a change of genre, a change of scenery. I don't really know, but I'm gonna stay here and read, and I'll update you later if I can. If not, I'll update you in the morning when we end this to see how many hours I read for. Okay, it is now the next day. It is Monday. It's the end of this 24-hour reading, and I failed miserably. Like, I don't think I realized. I think if I was to do this again, I would give myself the full week, because I don't know why I thought I could use it in 3 days when one of those 3 days I was not at home. I was like gone the whole day. I think I don't realize how long 24 hours actually is, but I did read last night for a bit, and I got 16 hours, I think. 16 and a half hours into the 24 hours, which I think was good. And I think because I just got out of reading slump at the beginning of March, that I'm just so scared to get put back in one, because right now it's March. What date are we in? March 23rd. So I felt like forcing myself to read was not going to work. It was going to put me back in a slump, and I just didn't want to do that. But to recap on what we've read so far, and I also need to complain a little bit in 2 seconds. Although I don't know how long this camera is going to be on for, because my battery was fully charged and then just didn't turn the camera on, and then, I don't know, I think I just have bad camera batteries or something, because they die within 4 seconds. So we did read pretty much all of Lotus. I think I'd read the first like 90 pages or something. So we read all of this. I think I gave this like 3.5 stars. I definitely want to read more of Jennifer Hartman's books. I have Still Beaten by her, and then also she has a book called, I think it's Older. There's a car coming right towards me. I'm gonna look at the floor. On Collided, I got 282 pages into Collided. I'm enjoying it. It's probably my least favorite Lauren Asher book, but I feel like everyone is on that page with this Lauren Asher book. It's just not really, I don't feel the connection. I am 282 pages into this one, and then I also started Truly Devious, which is what I want to complain about, but I'm on page 234 of Truly Devious. So I got a lot of reading done in the few days I was doing this, which is nice, but had I done the whole 24 hours, I would have finished both these two books and probably started a fourth, which would have been good. But anyways, Truly Devious, let me quickly talk about it because I don't think I did. I went into this thinking it was going to be a murder mystery. I don't know if it's because I didn't read the back properly, but I feel like I did. I went into this thinking it was going to give the same vibes as A Glory Cutter Murder. The whole teenagers solving a murder or whatever. And it is that. It took like, we were like halfway through and nothing was happening still, and I didn't realize, and now I do know that this book, the last sentence of this book is to be continued, so you have to read the second book to continue with the murder mystery or whatever, and it wasn't what I was thought I was getting into with this book. We were halfway through and she was just still meeting everyone at the school, so I wish I knew that before going in. I probably wouldn't have picked this book up, but then it's also probably would have sat on my TBR for another however long, so not the happiest about that book. But that is the end of this 24-hour video. I'm about to run out of storage on my SD card. I need badly get a new SD card. I don't know why I only have one of those. I don't know if I'll do this again. I have my next, like, I think 5 or so reading vlogs already planned out, and none of them are 24. Actually, one of them is a 24-hour video, but I've given myself more than just a week, so that's out. Actually, not too far away. It's out in April sometime, so I guess I will be doing this pretty soon, but there's a little bit of a twist on that one. But I'm gonna go. I have another reading vlog to start right now. So I'm going to end this one and start my new one. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I will see you so soon in the next one.